This is the topic subtraction with regrouping, and the example is Jimbo has 23 cubes. How many cubes? 23 cubes. And he gives 9 cubes to Twinkle. Jimbo is having 23 cubes and he gives 9 cubes to Twinkle. How many cubes does he have now? So this is a simple subtraction question. How do you know? Because Jimbo was having 23 cubes, 23 more, right? When he gives, that's mean from these 23 he gives 9 to someone, to Twinkle. Now he must be having less than 23, so you are going to do subtraction here. So 23 minus 9, how we are going to subtract? I just write as we used to write in subtraction without regrouping, the tens and the ones. In 23, how many tens are there? There are two tens, so I write 2 in the tens box, and there are 3 ones, so I write 3 ones. Okay. Now, how many he gives? 9. In 9, there is only single digit, that is ones, so I put this 9 on the ones place. Now, we need to minus 9 from 23. If I follow the same procedure, the same method which we used to follow in subtraction without regrouping, so I am going to draw 3 lines for this. 1, 2, 3. As we used to do for the number, how we used to do, if we have to minus 5 from 7, so what we do, we draw 7 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we need to minus 5, so we cut 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and check how many lines are left. In that way we used to do in subtraction without regrouping, right? So we will follow this also in subtraction with regrouping. But when I draw 3 lines, I need to cut how many lines? This is 9. Oh my god, this is 9. How can I cut 9 lines when I have only 3 lines? When I have 3 lines, I am not able to cut 9 lines. I can cut only 3 or less than 3. From here, I can cut on 3 or less than 3 lines. More than 3 lines, I cannot cut. From that, I get the idea that if I have a greater number to be minus from a smaller number, I cannot subtract a greater number from a smaller number, right? So what should I do now? Now, because I cannot subtract 9 ones from 3 ones, I will check in the tens. Now coming to the tens, guys. This is 2 tens. Look at this figure. This is now 2 tens. Okay. You know 110 is equals to how many ones? 10 ones. In 110 there are total 10 ones. If you see this block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In 110 there are 10 blocks. Because you cannot minus 9 from 3, so you take this 110 to regroup it. Okay. You will regroup this 10 from tens to ones. Okay. From tens to ones. So I'm going to move this 10 block from here to there. Okay. Why I am doing this so? Because I cannot minus 9 from 3. I cannot minus 9 from 3. I need a bigger number. So I am regrouping this tens. Regrouping this tens into ones. I am breaking this block, this 2 tens. If I give this 10 from here to there, so now it is 10 and 3. Now it is 13. Okay, this was 3. When I put the 110 here, so it is now 10 and 3. That's mean 13. It is now 13. Now I can minus 9. Okay, so when I give this 110 from here to there, so you can see if I move this 10 from tens to ones, so this is the only 10 which is left here, like you can see here. There were two tens, but I regroup one of them from tens to ones. Okay, so now it is 13. How I can do here? This was 2, so I give 110 to 3. Okay, I give 110 to 3. So I will write here, you can write here, this is now 30. This is not 3 now. It is now 13. And it is not 2 now because there were two tens. You move 110 from tens to ones. It is now 1. Okay. So now from 13, can you subtract 9? Yes, now we can. So for that, I should draw 13 line first. Count with me, guys. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now these are 13 lines. So how many lines I need to minus? What number I need to minus? This is 9. So can I cut 9 lines? Yes, now I can cut 9 lines. So I will cut now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I have cut the 9 lines now. Okay. Now how many lines are left? I need to check. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there are now only 4 lines left. That's mean 13 minus 9 equals to 4. So I will write here 4. Okay. I will write here 4. And this is 1. 1 minus 0 equals to 1. As we know, 1 minus 0 equals to 1. You want to check? You can check. Draw one line, cut one line. How many lines are, sorry, don't need to cut. Draw one line and cut 0 line. How many lines are left? 1. So the answer is 14. You can check here from also, guys. This is now, this was 3. You regroup this 10 from here to there. It become now 13. You have to minus 9 from 13 ones. You have to minus 9 ones. So you can cut cross 9 ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now you can check how many cubes are left. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So there are now 4 cubes left. So you will write 4. And how many tens are there? You don't need to cross it because 1 minus 0. So 1 minus 0 equals to 1. So the answer is 14. Okay, guys. Again, I repeat how to do subtraction with regrouping because that was 23 minus 9. So I write the tens and ones. In 23, there are 2 tens and there are 3 ones. So I write 2 tens and 3 ones. Okay. I need to minus 9. So 9 is the only one digit. So 9 is on the ones place. I have to place it. I place it 9 on the ones. Now, when I checked, can I subtract 3? Can I subtract 9 from 3? I draw 3 lines. I draw 3 lines and check and get to know that I cannot subtract 9 from 3 because 3 is smaller. So when I cannot subtract 9 from 3, what should I do? Then I go to this tens. This 3 go to this tens and ask for 1. So this tens give 110 to the ones. This is the block of 10. So we take 110 from tens to ones. And when we get 110s from tens, so it becomes now 13. As you know, 1 tens and 3 ones make 13. So it is now 13. Okay. Now it is easy to answer. Now we draw 13 lines and cut 9 lines and check 1, 2, 3, only 4 lines are left. And we know this is not 2 now. When this 2 give 110 to this 1, so it becomes 1. As you can see, there were 2 tens, but this one we moved here from tens to ones. So it is now only 1. So 1 minus 0 equals to 1. So 13 minus 9 equals to 4. 23 minus 9 equals to 14. Okay, you can check from here also. Subtract the ones first. So when you regroup, 13 ones minus 9 minus 9 ones equals to 4 ones. So we write the 4 ones in the box. So it is not 2 now because it gives 1 times to there. So it is 1 now and the answer is 14. So 110 minus 0, 10 equals to 14. Okay. Now we will do one example, one practice. Let's suppose if we ask you the question that is first, do you understand guys subtraction without with regrouping? Do you get the idea of regrouping? How to do subtraction with regrouping? Yes. Do you get the idea now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to change the question. This is now 1, 22 minus 7. Let's suppose this is the question. 22 minus 7. This is again guys I'm repeating. Now you have to minus 7 ones from 2 ones. So I draw 2 lines here. 1 and 2. How many number, what number I need to minus? It's 7. So, oh my god, I cannot cut 7. This is only 2. I can either cut 1 or cut 2. I cannot cut more than 2 because I draw only 2 lines. So that's mean we cannot minus 7 from 2. Why we cannot minus? Because 7 is a bigger number. From a smaller number, we cannot take out a bigger number. If I have 2 chocolates, I cannot give 7 chocolates to my sister. If I have 2 chocolates, I cannot give 7 chocolates to my sister because I have 2, I have less. My sister needs more. So 7 is more, 2 is less. I cannot subtract 7 from 2. So this 2, now how can we subtract? So we need to regroup. So this 2 go to this tens and ask for 110. So this 2 will give 110 to this ones. Now it is 12. Okay. Now it is 12 and it is not 2 tens now. It is now only 110. So can you minus 7 from 12? Yes, now you can minus because you have to minus a smaller number from a bigger number. So you can minus. So I draw 12 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. This is now 12. How much you need to minus? You need to minus 7, cut 7 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you cut 7 lines. How many lines are left? 12 minus 7 equals to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 12 minus 7 equals to 5. So you will write 5 in the ones box. Now, on the tens, guys. This is not 2 now, this is 1 because this 2 has give 1 10 to the ones. So 1 minus 0 equals to 1. If you draw one line and did not cut any line, so that means you have one line. So 1 minus 0 equals to 1. Okay, now I'm going to write question and I will ask one of you. Okay, don't need to worry, guys. This is the practice. This is we are making the foundation of the topic, the basics of the topic. Okay, we will practice. We will practice too much for that. Okay, so don't need to worry. In today's class, I cannot ask so many students. I can only ask to 3 to 4 students maximum. Okay, but those students would, but in the next classes, we will make practice. Inshallah, every student will participate. Each student will answer. Every student will participate. Okay, let me erase first to make a question for you. Okay, now I'm going to write question. This is, let's suppose now 21 minus 6. Okay, you have to minus 6 from 26 from 21. Yes, Sami Hijazi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sami, I want to minus 6 from 21. So we have to subtract the ones first. Can we subtract 6 from 1?
6.
Yes.
6 minus 21. 6 minus 21 equals not 21.
Listen to me carefully. What I'm asking, only answer that. I'm asking, can I subtract?
15.
No, listen. I don't need answer, full answer. Just tell me, can I subtract 6 from 1?
6 plus 1.
Yes or no? Can I minus 6 from 1?
Yes.
Yes. How can I minus?
No.
How can I minus? Check here. If I draw this, this is 1. This means I need to draw one line. Now this is 6. I need to cut 6 lines. From one line, how can I cut? I can cut 6 lines. How I can cut 6 lines?
Can.
I cannot do this. Listen to me. Now this one will ask for 1 from tens. Ask for carry. So this 2 tens will give 1 10 here. Okay, so there were 2 tens. It is now 1 because it gives 1 tens to the ones. Okay, now 1 tens and 1 ones. It is now 11. Okay, it is now 11. Can you minus 6 from 11?
Yes.
Okay.
Equals 5. 6
Draw lines.
minus 7. 6 minus 11 equals 5.
I draw lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
3,
10, 11.
4.
Minus 6. Cut 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How many lines are left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
2, 3, 4, and 5. So 11 minus 6 equals to
No,
5.
4.
Okay. Now, this was, Vish, what should I write here? 2?
No, 6.
Why? What should I write here? In the
6.
tens. In the tens, what number should I write?
I don't know.
This was 210, right? This 210 gives 110 to the ones. So it becomes now 1. Okay?
1, 1, 1.
1 minus 0 equals to?
1 minus 0. No.
1.
Equals 1.
1 minus
Answer.
0 equals 1. Look here. Like here we saw the example. There were 2 tens. When it gives 110 to here. So here is only 1. So you have to minus 0 from 1. This is 110 and this is 0 10. So 1 minus 0 is 1. Okay. One more question. This is now I write 1, 3, 8. This is 13 minus 8 now.
13 minus 8.
This is 13 minus 8 now. Ryan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Please close your echo.
Okay.
Now, Ryan, I want to minus 8 from 13. So I have to subtract the ones first. So can you tell me, can we subtract 8 from 3?
No.
No. Very good. Let me check here. If I draw 3 lines, this is 3. So I draw 3 lines. 1, 2, and 3. So I cannot cut 8 lines from 3 because 8 is bigger. 8 is bigger than 3. So I cannot cut 8 lines from 3. Okay. So what should I do now?
Okay.
Yes. What should I do now? Ryan.
We take one for the
We take
change
one
to the ones.
Take
for
one
the
from.
ones.
Take one from
One
the
for
ones.
the ones.
We take
No.
one
How
for
can I
the
take
two,
one from the
two
ones?
ones.
Take one, put it in the ones.
Okay. Take one from where? From where I can take one?
Take one and put it in the ones.
Okay. I got it. That's me. You mean I should take one from the tens, right? This is the tens.
Yes.
I take one from here
Yes.
and
The ones.
put it there. Is that you
So
want?
we have 13. Yes.
Have
Okay.
13.
So it is now 13 because it was 3 and
Yes.
you put 1 tens here. So 1 tens plus 3 ones equals 13. And this tens is now
Yes.
0. Is it?
Zero. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It is now 0. It is not 1 now. It is now 0. Okay. So can you minus 8 from 13?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now draw 13 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5,
5,
6, 7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10,
10,
11,
11,
12,
12,
13.
13.
Okay. Yes. Now,
We count 8.
Cut 8 lines. How many lines I need to cut? 8. Cut 8 lines.
8.
1,
1,
2,
2, 3,
3, 4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8.
8,
Only 8 lines we need to cut. Now check how many lines are left. Count with me. 1,
6,
2, 3,
5,
4,
5,
and 5. How you can say 6? Yes? Why you say 6?
6,
Okay?
5.
Guys, listen, Rayan. Follow the method which I am teaching you. Okay? Even there are the lines,
5.
count one by one. Do this thing so that you cannot skip any line. Let's suppose if there are 7 lines. If there are 7 lines, 1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5, 6, and 7. If there are 7 lines and I say count how many lines are left and you skip one of them, so you will say sir 6, and that will be wrong. So it's better if you are having more than 5 lines, 6, 7, 8. So do this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In that way you will not skip any of the number, okay?
Okay.
Yes. So 13 minus 8 is equals to
No, 5.
5, not 6. Now guys, this is where, what should I write here in the tens? Yes, what number should I write in the tens?
5.
Why 5? This right 5 I write here.
0, 0.
0, yes. We should not write any number here because there was only one 10 that was regrouped with the 1. So there is no 10. So don't need to write anything. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Now guys, tell me, any problem in subtraction with regrouping?
Yes. No. Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm going to open the chat. If you want to have any if you have any question, you can ask me. Chat is open. Yes, guys. Any questions? Yes, guys. Any questions? Do you understand it? Okay. Very good. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right, guys. Muhammad Ali, we will do subtraction, multiplication, and one more chapter. Okay. For first term, subtraction, multiplication, and one more unit. All right, guys. All right. All right. So it's 12:32 already. We have only 3 minutes left. I try to take one student. Rakan, can you hear me? Rakan, can you hear me?
Okay. Please.
Yes.
All right. Rakan, now I'm changing the question. The question is 12 minus 5. Can you tell me the answer? 12 minus 5. This is 2. You draw 2 lines.
7.
1, 7.
7.
What you're doing? You're doing addition.
Yes.
Don't need to add, subtract. Draw 2 lines, cut 5 lines. Can you cut 5 lines?
No.
No, you cannot cut 5 lines. So you will take 1 from this 10, right?
We put it here.
You will regroup this 110.
We Here. We take 1
I take 1
from the tens
from the 10.
to the
And
ones.
It's 1.
okay. Now this was 110. When you give this 110 to ones, it is now
12.
it is now 0, because this 10, this was only 1 and this gives to ones. This 10, now you have 0 10, because
Yes.
110 you move to ones. Okay, now 12 minus 5. Draw 12 lines. 1 2 3
2, head,
4
1, 4,
disappear.
6
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
good 9
9,
10
9,
10,
10,
11
11,
12.
12,
How many you need to cut?
5,
5, because you need to minus 5. So cut 5 lines. 1 2
1, 2,
3
3,
4
4,
5.
5,
How many lines are left? Check. 1
1,
1,
2
2,
3
لما
3,
صوتك
4
4,
5
5,
6
6,
and 7.
7,
So 12 minus 5 equals to
7,
7. This is now 0 in the tens. So 0 minus 0 equals to 0. Don't need to write it. Okay.
0, 0.
0.
Yes, 0. We will not write 0. Thank you so much, guys. Inshallah, I'll meet you in the next class. Your class time is finished. Keep practicing for subtraction. If you did not get anything, please ask me tomorrow. I'll see you in the next class. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys.
Allah. Bye bye. Bye bye.